Gemini, and we are going to be doing part 2, which is the 10 card spread, and this is really just for visualization purposes. And of course, what's really been coming through is there's some kind of change that you're going through at the moment, but it certainly is auspicious, and that's always good. Everything seems to be coming up really well. I've tried to do this many times, but maybe it's down to your ruling planet being retrograde for so long that these videos just did not go up, but it has been one of those intense periods. And yay, because your ruling planet's Mercury is about to go forward, which should mean all the technical stuff, all the communication should be a lot easier. However, this has been coming up as something very important, that Neptune is going retrograde actually at the same time as your ruling planet goes forward. So even though some things could seem like they're really going forward in terms of communication, your spiritual side and intuitive side, which is my sign, Pisces, our ruling planet of Neptune is going to be going back the way. So there could be insights, you know, that maybe you've had in the past kind of thing that are going to be now coming to the fore in terms of, right, well, you know, I had this insight before, which is really happening for me. I don't know about for you, but I had this insight before, you know, premonition, feeling, sense, told people about it, wasn't too sure about it because it's just so powerful, but then, you know, something manifested out of it. Now I know that in the future I've really got to trust those instincts, and so that might be something that's coming through. So you may be like communicating about that, about past insights and how they're going to be important for you in the future, so that when Neptune does go forward, which yes affects, it is my ruling planet, it affects us, but because Pisces, my sign, is really about the one soul, everybody, although they're on different frequency levels, it does mean that it's important to you just as much. And it seems to be that that has been coming up strongly for yourselves, Gemini, in past readings, I say readings, but in past videos that I've done, that just haven't been going up again, Mercury retrograde, with all the technology. So let's just see what comes up this time for Gemini for you for June 2015 in terms of empowering all aspects of your life. This 10 card spread. Right, Gemini. Okay, right. It's saying that there's a very happy home life, happy family life. This has been coming up a fair bit for you before in all the other videos. Finding magic in the little things in life. It's the 10 of Earth. So that's the basis of what's happening now. And this has come up so much, so this is definitely something for you, Gemini. It's the Queen of Water, relationships developing to a new level. This is definitely for you because this came up on the very initial one as well, the very initial video. It's come up as a challenge. It's about taking something to a new level. There's something going on where you've had a lot of considerations in the past about something and you're changing the level of it. It could be someone new coming into your life. It's a new situation regarding relationships or the level of a relationship that already exists. Yeah, so that's a bit of a challenge at the moment. Yeah, just saying that kind of there are plans that need revision regarding this, which is the basis of all this. So more going on than meets the eye, a bit of poor timing regarding something, or that you may even just have been feeling this. In the past there's been a bit too much work, accept help from others, and of course with your ruling planet being in retrograde, particularly with regards to communication, which should be your strongest point, you could be feeling really that you've been maybe trying to communicate lots or do lots, like, you know, it's like the hamster wheel is turning but you're not really getting anywhere. So that's been in the recent past, but that's going to change now, isn't it? So at the moment you really are feeling like you're really kind of getting ready to buckle down if not already, and actually get things done. So it's showing that you're honouring commitments. It's kind of like a guardian angel. It's the Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honourable, kind. And I think this honourable side is really also, you know, the honouring of your commitments, buckling down, getting things done is a very kind of, you know, earthly way of using your very airy qualities, which are very analytical and intellectual, and bringing them down, honing them down to your earthly realm through commitment and dedication there. So I think that that's the foundation we've got And of course this is bringing about organisation and structure of some kind, so things will really start to kind of go in a more meaningful way and become a lot more successful. You'll kind of feel like you're able to direct things much better. And when Mercury, your ruling planet, goes direct, it also helps. It's, you know, it really is the basis for organisation and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. However, it's showing here that you have this as your strength, which is really this logic. Just pretty much said that, and that's the next card. It's a Page of Air. This is you, really. Logical, honest, impulsive, curious. So you're coming across maybe challenging information, information that, you know, maybe needs tact, but you're able to deliver it in a way, or deal with it in a way where you're cutting to the core, and you're dealing with that information in a way that's systematic, in a way that's fair and generous to everybody involved. So it might just be that you're able to also deal with that energy as well as a result. It just seems to kind of sit well with you that you're able to kind of like deal with any kind of changes to plans, etc. People around about you are noticing this, and this is really kind of bringing about really kind of fortunate circumstances, with the Sun, number 19, showing happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, have confidence in yourself. So those around about you will be seeing all the work that you've been putting in and really helping you to have that confidence and take things forward really positively. The Dreamer upside down, you've got hopes and wishes about being able to take all these new ideas forward and to take the leap of faith because you're very logical. Sometimes as a result of being so logical, and maybe I'm seeing all the facts, but you know, there are kind of other sort of aspects as well that you don't always have to kind of rely on the way that things have always been in terms of factually and how things have worked out, which may be to do with this kind of like challenge in terms of your intuition, how things have worked out in the past kind of thing. Sometimes it's about kind of also being open to the power of possibility out with just the factual and what seems to have appeared to have happened in the past. In a new way of looking at things, things might turn out differently and to your advantage. It's showing that the ultimate outcome is that there's going to be a complex decision this month, and they need to do research and stop procrastinating. And I think that it really is all down to that level of intuition and trusting your own intuition, and to be able to make the desired outcome appear for whatever it is you're trying to decide on. You really want to have the best outcome, so that's why you've been looking a lot to your facts, which is one of your strengths, and why you've been so logical, but you realise that there's something a little bit more to it as well, and that your intuition is really most important out of everything. So I think that that's what's really going to help you to make the decision that will be best suited to you and the entire situation. And I was going to shuffle and do another 2 or 3, but yes, straight away this one's come up. It is your intuition. Okay, and I think that you will eventually take the intuitive side, which will then allow you to make the correct decision.